Hey everyone, Miacidae here, welcome back. Today we're playing a little bit more of Black Reliquary. I found another trinket I wanted to go get. Here it is, in the exposed interior, just because it is a fun one for the musketeer. I've been kind of using stock strike a lot on them lately, so I thought that this would be a good one to get, just because that's how I've been using them a lot and it makes stock strike better. Like I said in the last episode, I think I actually did a full run for. I've just been kind of leveling people up and looking for trinkets I want to get. I didn't find any other trinkets I really wanted until this one. The main one I was really looking for was another Kiriboli, and then any other fun ones that I thought were useful. But I haven't found another Kiriboli. That being said, I do have most of the heroes leveled for the bosses I want. That being said, I don't expect to actually beat all the bosses once again, especially the sandworm on my next attempt, because I'm going to try something a little silly, but I am going to have a lot of fun doing it regardless if I win or lose. And if I lose again, I have a plan to actually beat him. It's just I don't know if I actually have, checking my notes here, no, I do not have the full group ready for him. I have most of the groups ready for the other bosses, so we will probably get into those after this episode and the next amalgamation. Just showing you guys kind of what I found and some of the fun fights there. So, just catching you guys up here, we have a lot of level 5s. We did get one level 6, I'm not sure if I showed that in the last episode. That actually might have been an old one, but yes, we do have a level 6 Vestal now. I've been kind of training a few of the camping skills finally now that we have gold. With the side decks, we have a lot more lost tech now. I haven't really upgraded anything since I got the surgeon's office and the medicinal distillery. I think the last thing I got was the... where is it? I got the museum. The relic inventory stacking increased by an additional 25%, meaning I believe it's Amber goes up by 1 more. Mata goes up by 1 or 2 more. The Valor marks go up by like 4 more. And the salvage jewelry go up by 2. And I'm not sure for the lost tech. But that was kind of handy to carry a little bit more of that back, so I did upgrade that as well. I don't remember any more notable curios other than the fact that I did find out that there are perfumers for other areas. So I did get the seed shell. Take everything I just said back. I did find a few of the perfumer stuff. I got the sturdy hood. I believe this one was for the exposed interior. I found the seed shell, which I think is from the caverns. And then we got a strange hatchet, which I believe was from the catacombs. I might have messed that up. I didn't actually take note of where they were from. I believe that's where I got them all from. And then the other fun thing is that if I, say, bring the cactus into the catacombs, I can upgrade the cactus in the catacombs. So if you found one, you can upgrade whatever you want. So fun stuff. But like I said earlier in the episode, we're going to be going into the exposed interior. It's a long, just having some silly fun with a very odd group I kicked up. The Flagellant here is actually going to be doing Blight damage because I know that he can do good bleed damage in there. But just in case the Carvats come, I want him doing Blight. We're going to be doing Blight with the Abomination with a little bit of stunning. The Bounty Hunter, I'm actually going to be doing mostly Caltrops, I think. Because I know in the base game I had a lot of fun with the Caltrops build on him. And then just the Veiled for scouting and debuffing and healing. So we're going to see how this goes. If I can actually get through it and see what happens. And then in the next episode, we're going to be... that's a full episode. We're going to be going into the bosses. So let's get some bosses down. Or let's get some stuff down. Alright, I think that should do us on food. I'm not sure how many torches I want to bring for this. I probably should bring a lot of bandages because I don't have someone to heal bleeding, and I know they can do bleeding damage. I know I want a few disease kits. I know I want some arc kits. Now, the other thing I know is that they can do some horror, so I don't know if I want to bring some Laudanum. I think I'm going to bring a few more torches just because of all the curio interactions to minus stress. We're going to go with this. We're going to go with this.
The clan's rites and rituals give them strength. Bring an end to their ceremonies.
And the one thing that I will mention is if I really do need it, everyone here besides the bounty hunter can heal himself. And I do have the Charybdis cactus. So if I need to, I can switch the Charybdis cactus to the bounty hunter and everyone will have the potential to be able to heal someone else or themselves. So that'll be a nice little thing to note.
Be gentle. For sale or for study?
Just to keep people alive. I know stress is going to be an issue here, but hopefully between all of the corpse curios, they're going to keep that somewhat in mind. Let's get that bleeding on him. I know it's reduced on the prep round. Oh wow. I guess we will not be bleeding. Or debuffing. However, the Flagellant will be blighting because of the flesh-eating helm, and he also has the reflex mainliner, so I'm not sure if that affects the fact that he's going to riposte bleed or riposte blight. But he's going to do one of the two. We'll find out. If he can hit. Why can't I beast? Oh, because they're both stealthed. We'll just add solution. The chain isn't gonna hit. I was very confused there for a moment, and then I realized they were in stealth. Alright, Caltrops again. There's our bleed. That Reaver is not having a good day. I really want to get rid of that raptor. Ouchie. Oh no. Well, Withering Chant. Fun thing about that is it really doesn't affect how I'm going to use either of the other two. Just the Veiled.
A dreadful hit.
Ouchie. See here, 7 and 16. He goes down, 8 and 7. So we can flashbang stun him. Then let's just move you back. We're going to bleed you, or blight I suppose. That's 10 for 5. And I'm hoping the Abomination can blight these two. Ouchie. Despile.
Once the blood flows.
Charybdis? Thank you. 12 for 2 turns. No Charybdis there though. Okay. And then finish him. Gift to the living. Because Charybdis is going to heal the Abomination for about half of his health. And then let's reclaim healing the Bounty Hunter. Oh, that does put a blight on him instead. Lovely. I can't hear that. I didn't think that part through. Alright. I'm gonna save that. But we are going to use this. And we're back in place almost. Okay. Everyone who needs health kind of has it. I would like the dredge, not the dredge, the veiled a little bit higher, but that is what it is. I can shuffle. Let's just try to bleed the Pain Warden. I got what I wanted. Grasp. There's our debuff. Let's reclaim. I know we'll get A little dicey there if it blighted him, but that's fine. And Blight. Blight. Now this is where it might get a little dicey, especially because I think a few of them are going to be faster than me. Now they didn't do any damage on the prep round, thankfully. Let's Caltrops again. Lovely, lovely bleed. Alright, Withering Chant. Let's heal him up. Blight. Oh, that poor Reaver. Kinda sad it didn't go off on the Pain Warden.
Stand your ground.
Didn't see if that did what I wanted. And this part could be bad. This part could be very bad. It does change the riposte to a Blight. Gift to the living, please. Not gonna risk that. Alright, so Reaver dies on its turn. So I can either go for broke, and if the Caltrops bleed the Bombard, she dies. And then if I get a bleed on the Pain Warden, she dies. Like that. Meaning just have this Reaver left. And let's stun him. Oh, I forgot about the restoration. Oh well. Still got the Pain Warden.
The body's weaknesses are exploited.
More Blight, more Blight.
Out and merciless.
Alright, 12. So she's gonna take not 8 damage, which is not enough. Away she goes. Gift to the living. Not the biggest fan of that horror, but at least it's not a bad stress, it's just 1. And 31 Blight damage. I don't think you're living through that, sir. Now here's the thing. I can use this to heal everyone with one of the disease kits. Do I really need it? I suppose it would help the bounty hunter the slightest bit. So might as well. And onward. Survey says, not a golem. I'm happy. I don't think anyone here can mark, so the Grinhound isn't as bad. Still don't like it. It's not as bad. And I posted a few videos now that if you look through them, I don't have exact markers. You'll know why I don't like Grinhounds. The Everscrape the Marked, if it crits, wow. 1-2, you lose the hero. And if it's the last thing left, you know, then you got a whole nother fight on your hands. Of course, they can hit me on the prep round. I can never hit them. I'm really tempted to put Suffering on the flat.
Now back on your feet.
Of course, he still crit me, and it's not even ever scrape marked. Let's Blight again. I don't want them in the back row. Or bleed, I suppose, but nonetheless. This won't do anything other than damage, will it? 4 to 9 is not bad. Or I can heal the bomb, which might be the better idea here. Now, back to my other statement. I've been kind of tempted to put Suffering back on, or Suffer rather, back on the Flagellant. I really don't know what I would take off of his kit here, because these are the moves I really like on him. Punish, just so he can hit the front row, Reign of Sorrow so he can hit the back row. And Sanguinate is his like emergency heal damage dealer, where I could switch that out for Redeem so he can heal himself and an ally. And then Reclaim is like, hey, I'm not at low health, but I can still kind of heal someone. While I would like Suffer so he can do more damage, what would I change out? And I'm guessing also that if I had Suffer on while I had the Flesh-Eating Helmet, it would be Blight instead of Bleed, where like he does more damage while blighted than crit while blighted and things like that. But once again, that is kind of a guess, kind of like I was doing with the riposte there. That was correct. Who knows? And that's why I don't like them in the back row. This is kind of a sketch fight. A lot of potential damage to single targets. And then a guy who can bleed me. So if I'm not careful, they're going to put me at death's door, and then I'm just going to bleed out. The one thing I will say is I'm not sure of the accuracy of Flying Guillotine, because I have noticed a few times that it does miss on characters who don't have the best dodge. And I'm not sure about the Grinhound's accuracy there with Backside Cleaver. Everscrate the Marked will destroy people. Let's see here. 26, he goes down 11. I need to get this Grinhound down before it summons more when they're all dead. So let's gift to the living him.
He must rebound.
That puts him at below 70. He's gonna Blight out, so I just have the one Wildland Reaver left. Because there he goes.
Death does not regard the method.
And because he's at below half health, I can use Finish Him. I suppose I'm not entirely sure there. Alright, then. Suppose we can get some health. Probably a good plan. Alright, there we go. Alright, what goodies do I get? Stack that Amber, get the Valor Marks, get the Mata. I do get to keep everything. I was not expecting that. Now, how bad is this bleed before I keep going? We're fine. Do I need this on anyone? Steelhawk Matron, A-Bomb, yes. When I can keep notes, it's a great thing. Now, when I remember I have the notes, it's even better. My memory is atrocious, everyone. Alright, where's that trap? There's that trap. If you can, they're great for de-stressing people.
The glory will come.
You'd think this would be one you would need a torch on. I suppose shovel works. Yeah, let's use an art kit. Not sure what I'll get to keep out of it. Thinking here, if I use the 4 food, I'll have 2 food checks and then I can feast with everything. And 2 food checks should legitimately get me through most of that unless I'm stupid about the backtracking on that lower half. Alright. Oh, fight. Okay, another Grinhound. The Harrier might be a little bad, but I don't... He can spot prey. That's not going to be good. Alright. Gotta be a little careful here. Brave Grasp. Let's bleed both of them. I always forget that it also ups the damage taken, which is kind of nice. So now the Grinhound goes down easier. Actually, you have enough damage over time that the Grinhound is gone. I can't use the Caltrops. We can. Actually, for... Yeah, let's just get some damage on the Hellion. There's one. Let's gift to the living, heal our bounty hunter. Let's heal our Flagellant up. And that should be the end of their Hellion. Get that D-stealth so I can hit both of them with the Blight. Also, the Harrier is going to go down from a Blight. And there we go. I think the Corvid comes out now. It's not a horrible bleed. We can live with that. Let's Withering Chant. Get some health back if we can. Nope. Now... let's stun him.
Yes!
And finish him. Because the Harrier is going down on his turn. Thought that was worth it.
An adequate performance.
Use the food, take the value. Oh, we can't take that. Lovely. I have a mood tonic, I believe. So that's a low priority. I have a lot of the refined amber dust. Nope, did not want to move that there. It's kind of satisfying my OCD knowing what I have. Alright, so what I'm gonna do... How far am I? About halfway? Third of the way. I need to use the firewoods. That'll help me out in the long run. But we're going to do this. Get the art kit. That'll let us get the salvage jewelry. Then, let's do this. Just in case. That'll help us get that. And then I'm going to toss the mood tonic, unfortunately. Oh, not the worst Carvots fight. Carvots, something like that. Alright, Grave Grasp. Only hit one, really. Oh, minus accuracy on him. Good thing, because he gets plus damage. Alright, I have no plus accuracy, so... Blighting them because they can be blighted. I know I can't bleed them. I can get the debuff on them for plus damage. So a lot of buffs on them. No wonder they get so nasty. Alright, he has 4, so let's just do this. Brings him to 19 a turn. With the Beast's Bile, I believe he goes down on his next. Then let's Withering Chant. Heal the Veiled. Then what happens if I just do Finish him? And that puts a Blight there. Alright. And another Blight. 2 for 2. 2 for 2. Finish him. Just to hit the guy who can do more Blight damage. Leave, he goes down on next. We're gonna Gift the Living, heal him. Then between that and Charybdis, he heals himself to full. Blighting him, that's 16 around now. Next round, between everything, he should go down. Because, there we go, that's the 4 damage. That's the fight. Alright, I know he's gonna not heal for as much, but I want to heal him. Oofta. Alright, so I said I was gonna Firewood. We're gonna take the Darek, because that's gonna be worth the most. Gonna Feast for the stress. I'm really tempted to dump the disease kits and take like the Sapphire or something. Oh boy. Or I can get rid of the bandages, but I feel like that's the worst decision here because of some of the fights I know that can pop up here. And I really want to go get that vendor. Alright, so yeah, we're going to dump that. We are going to... Okay, he can remove his own diseases. I think that... No, he can't. Alright, only Flagellant can. And we don't need to worry about nighttime ambushes because of the Night Watch helmet. So let's Lash his Solus, get rid of stress. And actually what I want to do is no rest, no peace, so he heals himself more. I know I don't need the healing necessarily. I'm gonna Scout. Scout. And we're good. Then... don't have the right thing for that, so never mind. I brought so many torches and there are not any corpse curios. It's kind of interesting. I know I can still use them for the health enemies. But I haven't really felt the need yet. That might change. Alright, can we get a Blight off? There's that lovely Blight.
Harden yourself. This battle is not.
Screw that Grinhound. Alright, Withering Chant. Stunning him. Can you tell I don't like him? Oh, they have Impaling Shot though. Okay, let's do this. That'll put more Blight on them.
Act quickly. This life cannot.
He can't, or the Hellion can't Iron Swan, so can't be Veiled. We Death Wish, it heals everyone. And going down.
Must recover.
Ouchie.
Surrender. We need you.
Down. Okay, we're good. We're good. Just to be safe. Just to be safe. Withering Chant, let's heal up. And finish him. That got slightly dicey.
Press on. There is much to do.
Once again, I'd like to take the Brawler's Gloves, but I have them. And I don't feel the need to use the supplies I have. So, alright. I will use that on the way back. Once again, using it on the way back so there's less hunger check chances. Vendor. Alright. There we go. Not the vendor I was hoping for. Still use it. Take what we can. Alright, I doubt I'm gonna find more refined amber dust unless I run into more cravats. So it'd be more worthwhile to grab the amber. Just because, like, I think it's 2 amber is, or 1 amber is 3 to 4 amber dust in the long run. And I can stack that up higher. That makes more sense to me. Just because I can trade for it. And I have 4 people trading for it. Yeah. Unless I'm not thinking correctly once again, which, or misremembering, which we all know can be a thing every once in a while. Nice shovel here. Nothing, I suppose. I have 1 to 3 hunger checks left of food. Let's keep this stuff. Just to be safe. Because we got this whole leg left. And I got 3 battles worth of buffs left, so don't necessarily want to use this stuff.
Our cause is right.
Oh, I can't even take the gold now. Lovely. Suppose I noticed that last time, but didn't really pay too much attention. And still do this. It's a directory that led me nowhere. Lovely. Got 1. Yeah, I don't want to use that shovel, even though I probably should. Alright, let's shuffle if I can. Brave Grasp, no debuff. Well, that's disappointing. Well, let's go for a hit then. That was a whole lot of nothing because of that stealth there. I know it's the prep round, so like, otherwise I probably would have used torches there. But I'm not going to use torches on a prep round to probably miss anyway. However, here, let's get cooking.
Spectacular.
Alright, that's 8 on her, 8 on the Corvid. I can do that next time. Skeltrop. Bleed. Gonna torch to Beast Bile. Yeah, let's Grave Grasp again. That accuracy debuff is kind of nice. And then it didn't work. Ooh. Well, we can still do what I need to on the Flagellant. Who's probably going next if I'm being honest, but let's gift to the living on the A-Bomb. He's not going next. That could be a problem. And then 8 and 7 is 15, so Pain Warden needs a little bit more damage on her. That's it. Flagellant goes, Insanguinate. Let's Blight. It's 21 out of 27 for that Hellion. Wow. Stun you. Finish you. Withering Chant. Oh, it's actually probably better to do this. Very nice heal there. I think it would have de-stressed us a little bit. Uh-oh. Hey, we needed that. Perfect timing. And perfect timing with this curio. Perfect timing. Alright, how many battles do I have left with these? 2. So let's do this. So that's the whole reason I saved them, other than maybe getting a disease. Oh, the goggle. However you want to pronounce that thing. I can't even debuff it, really, until it gets a turn, which I really don't like about that thing. Yeah, the Flagellant will be fine. In fact, I'm gonna do this. I was halfway expecting him to get bladed over that. Alright, so we got some damage into the mid-rows. Flagellant is primed to do Insanguinate, which probably will take out the row 2 Microbe. I do finish him. Oh, never mind. Let's do Grave Grasp again. Now, the one thing I've kind of figured out is the Goggle can't revive anything that doesn't leave a corpse, it seems like, I think. So if I'm careful about letting the Blight take things out like that, we're good. So 11. We'll do this. It's gonna die to Blight. No more corpse there either. Yeah, see, no reconstitution. I am going to slowly whittle it down, though. There's its protection gone. There's some more blight on it. Hopefully. Nope, we're at 7. Alright, let's do finish him. Leaves a kind of neat corpse, too. Gift to the living, heal him up. Try to stun the last guy there. I think that's the axe there that I got from the perfumer. And there we go. Oh, that is a lot of stuff. Alright. Gonna do this so we can get a little more de-stress going. And we're gonna put the honing oil on the bounty hunter. And we're gonna leave the rest. And hurt my loot goblin soul.
Take up the spades. This is nothing to trouble ourselves over.
I want to use the shovel on it so bad. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, one more vendor, one more battle. Then I don't know what's up there. So once I get to the vendor, I'll camp again. His stress down a little more since he's the most stressed out. Survey says... Yeesh. Alright. At least they're not stealth, so I can do this. Alright. More bleed, more blight. Survey says... Brave grasp. Get accuracy down, please. Thank you. That's a lot of stuff for a prep round. They are not having good days. Alright. Oh, one more reveal the weaklings. Which... whatever. Alright. More bleed, please. And damage taken. What does Withering Chant do for us here? Yeah, we'll take it. Not that it's going to do too much, but we'll take it. Then 11 and 4, so we need more on that Reaver. 8 and 11, we need more on that Reaver. I think we got it. Blight. Oh, that makes me feel good. Alright, then. Got 12 for 2 there. So let's Withering Chant.
Mended.
She goes down on her turn. I suppose just whack her with the axe. Light her. And that's that. Really tempted to do that. And you know what? I'm not sure that that's going to be the last battle room. This is a guy I really wanted. So let's give him Mark of Valor.
I am sure the previous owner will not mind.
What is this? Can be used on Kavarot's curios for guaranteed derricks. Must be used from inventory. Wait, relic... Does that mean it's a trinket? Interesting. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. Alright, well... I need room for that, and I want the Lost Tech. I don't know what's beyond that fight. There's possibly 3 more rooms with things to interact with, but I've been doing fine so far. Flagellant can possibly get rid of his own stuff, so I only need to worry about the other 3. So let's do this on the Bounty Hunter. Take this, get rid of those, since honestly I'm blighting myself instead of bleeding. And I really want the Sapphire. But we'll save the shovel just in case. Then we're going to Firewood, like I said.
Look out for one
To feast for the stress, and why do I only need 6 now? We're gonna feast for the stress and the health. Gonna scout. Hobby scout. And I'm gonna try a little loop-de-loop here of Lash's Anger Soulless. So that was he gives himself plus 40 stress but plus 20% damage and then heals 50 stress. Fun stuff. And then maybe I'll get to try out that thing. Okay, it doesn't say I get to use that. I'm gonna leave that alone. Try to disarm the snake. Very odd thing to say. Hey, more Kavarots. I think I'm saying that differently every single time I say it. I have a comment about these, but I'm going to keep it to myself until after this run is complete so I don't curse myself. Oh, that's the wrong move. But it hit nonetheless, so I'm not going to complain. I was going to up the damage, but I hit 3 instead of 4. Oh, that's not great for stress. I might as well go for broke. At this point, he's gonna Blight out. And I swear they know what they're doing, targeting the person with the most stress and or like lowest health. I swear it's built into their algorithm. See, lowest health, and, well, one of the lowest health, and the most stress. Now he's...
Bravery has been forsaken in the scrolls of combat.
Oh boy. I suppose I could absolution spam, but I don't think he's gonna get, like, 10 turns worth of it after everything they're gonna do. And whatever's else in here. Oh, lovely. Gifted Living, make sure he can heal. Yeah, see, they're gonna keep targeting him. gonna be enough Blight? It is not. Hey, they didn't target him. That's almost worse. Make sure we don't lose someone here. I'm not taking chances. Target the person with the most for us, I swear. 2 times in a row. There is something to that. Alright, let's try to get rid of this again. At this point, it's a matter of keeping him alive with Absolution and Sanguinate to heal him up. That'll Blight out. He Blights out. Alright. I want dust. Take what I can. I didn't scout, so I don't know if this is the last room. Ooh. It's not the last room. Okay. Oh boy. How many heart attacks are we gonna have this fight? Okay, part of me wants to Absolution spam just so the bomb doesn't possibly have the heart attack, and the other part of me is going, no, screw that, end this fight as fast as possible. Beast Bile, just do what I can. I think I'm gonna go with that because, quite honestly, I have a few ways to heal past the heart attack. We're gonna up the amount of damage they take with the debuff. There's that stress. The big things I need to take out here are the Totox so he doesn't make more things. I see your game, sir. I see your game. He's no longer in a position where the Abomination can Blight him, but if I do this, they're gonna get weakened at least. I need him down first so he doesn't spawn anything more. So in 2 turns he goes down. Actually, we're just gonna make that now. Then this is gonna seem silly not healing the A-bomb right now, but we're gonna Grave Grasp, get accuracy down. Some good that's doing. Then take him out, a lot less stress. He goes down, the second Realm of Corrupt goes down on his turn, so just leaves the first row, which now 17 a turn. We do this, fight's over. I was going to Absolution, but then it was a chance to get hit, and things could have gotten ugly fast. Now I have to be a loot goblin again. First of all, take what we can. I absolutely need the shovel, it seems. I would like the beads of asceticism, just because of all the resistances. But what do I give up? Accuracy, crit, debuff, resistance. That actually seems like a very easy choice right now. 500 gold for the very rare trinket. Beyond that, I have a few things I could do. They don't seem like great choices, so... Especially if I want to bring back the... They're not really heirlooms anymore, are they? And I forget what to call them. So, unfortunately, we'll do that. Leaving behind this pile of gold, which the loot goblin and me absolutely hates.
This land is
There's our shovel.
fallen into disrepair.
So in the next fight, we get to take more home. There's another Dune Lily I can't do anything about because I think it'll shatter, honestly. Which actually might be a good idea on him. Oh! Perfumer's Lab. I think so I can get another trinket, or I can upgrade my sturdy hood for an additional 2% crit, which I just realized that is not great on him. I don't know why I have this on him. I didn't read it right. I can't upgrade that. Yeah, let's do it. Thrumming Cowl. I'm thinking. So, if I... Alright, so I do this. And then I can put the reflex mainliner on him. So now the bounty hunter has a post, which it's not great, and now I won't have a riposte that does blight or anything, which... I'm working with what I got here. But now, Bounty Hunter plus 11% crit if he uses Reclaim on his first move. Yeah? Good idea. Which, right now, we're kind of in need of. Bad idea. Don't think I can do anything to that. Sure, we'll look through this. And here's a ooh! I don't remember the chest one. So am I gonna get a lot of Dark for this? Okay, we can blight it and bleed it. Alright. We know the plan. We know the plan. Just because it's the thing I can do on the prep round, then we'll go to healing him. Blight, please. Nope. And then we can hit both of them. For now, it's not much.
How much further can...
That's very dark, Dubose. And what's this one gonna do? Oh, it's using the chest as a weapon. Alright, let's try to bleed both of them. I want that chest one down at least. Withering Chant. Light them both. Ouchie. That does mean I can use the good move, though. 11 for... Ow. And that's a knockback, okay. One down. That heals. Finish him. Might do enough if I crit. Otherwise, I could stun and make sure he doesn't get away. Gift to the living. Insanguinate. He goes down. Alright. Now we just have the Spell Blighter, which I'm not sure is going to run away or not. I've not had to deal with that. Here's what I'm curious about. I can slam. Alright, this is not going to go well. Finish him. Very nice. Withering Chance. Let's heal.
The body fails to withstand.
Not a bad amount of dark at all. Feel a little bad about leaving the Miacidae, but quite honestly, I don't know what I would give up for that, because that's a pretty penny I would be leaving behind at this point. Each one of those is worth what? 10 would be 250,000. I can math, I swear. 2,500, so 700. I can math. 7,500. Yeah, 7,500 each, so 7,250 for this one would be the cheaper. Otherwise, I could get rid of the gold, which is like 4,000 less. Or I could get rid of the Dune Lily, which is worth significantly less, but also is a buff. Or I could take the risk of not having a hunger check between here and there. But then I also don't have the firewood, so... As much as I would like the Miacidae, as I've been saying, and I don't know how many stacks of it I've thrown out now. Alright, let's camp.
Alone we will die. Together we will rise.
Now, part of me wants to do the feast for the minus stress. However, that being said, hunger check might happen, so I can't risk it. Hobby. Actually, what I'm gonna do is try to get someone else's stress down. That should help out significantly. Now, if I get out of this, the only person I need to throw in treatment is the Boost, which is someone I do want for a boss, and will be ready for a boss, I think, after this if he survives. But I don't think that's the boss I'm doing right after this. So I think we're good on that standpoint. I do like that sandworm right there. Although, after fighting one, I wonder how many of these wildlanders it took to fight that. That was 11% crit for 3 turns. Oh, this could get fun. Lovely. I would say the first thing I was going to take out is the Grinhound, but I don't like that Raptor either if I can. Nope, Grinhound goes away. And we didn't crit with a 20% crit. Darn. Oh, Grinhound goes down on next turn. Good thing that doesn't matter too much. Just can't use the move I really like, but we can do this. And then Grave Grasp. I don't think you know what you're getting into hurting the Flagellant there, everyone. Alright, let's go at the Raptor there. If I can take that out, I'll be happy. Speaking of which, it blights out. Pain Warden has enough blight to take her out before her next actual action. So that just leaves the Bombard. Which could get interesting if she's alive for much longer. Which she should not be. There we go. Didn't even have to use the Flagellant. Oh, I thought she had enough damage on her. This could be bad.
Great. They cling to life.
Okay. I was a little worried there. And that should be it. That should be it. Now, gonna take this, gonna switch out the food. Gonna take anything else? No. So close that out. Not gonna continue adventuring. Don't think I forgot anything.
Are brought to a close.
A little bit long. Actually, a lot longer than I thought that was gonna be, but did get the Skirmisher's Hat, which is the whole reason I went in there. Gonna have a lot of fun with that trinket. Plus melee skills, 20% damage and accuracy, which is, I think, only stock strike. On stock strike hit, target push 3, but dodge -10. So they might have another melee skill, but I do believe stock strike is the only melee skill they have for musketeers. As you can see, 34,000 base from the treasure I got mainly from the Carvat Starrick, and then 18,750, so that's roughly 55,000 if I can math. Don't trust my math, but 55,000 more gold. And I'm just going to hit next here to see this. So we got, what, 18 lost tech, it's not going to tell me that. 12 Mata, 12 lost treasure, or 12 salvage treasure. We got 12 amber and 79 valor marks. And everyone is set for what I wanted. 2 characters to level 5, a bounty hunter, which I wanted for one of the bosses, who also got plus 10% damage if torch above 50. And we got Dubose to level 5, which I wanted for, I forget which boss right now, but both of them are set to go. The Flagellant there is just a backup Flagellant to have another one at level 5, and a Veiled, which is now level 4. I think he was level 3 when it started, so that is great. Actually, the Flagellant was level 3 when he started, so both are great there. Can I move on? I don't know why my game keeps crashing lately.
We are progressing. Stone by stone, corpse by corpse. We march onward to the Reliquary.
Anyone at the ferry I need? I'm going to have a level 4 Houndmaster already. Alright. So, like I said, Dubose, however you say his name? I'm not sure. And I actually... this bugged the heck out of me on one of my last ones. I had a shield breaker that I almost got done with de-stressing her, and she had 18 out of like 150 that stress that she had before the run was over, so I do need to throw her into therapy as well. So there's that. I think that's all I need for that for now. I'm just going to double check for any trinkets I absolutely want right now. I'm really tempted to go and get like the Twilight Incense or something like that, because there's a few of those that looked really good. But once again, I really don't want to risk level 5 people, so I'm going to leave those alone. And it doesn't look like any of the trinkets there are really high on my checklist of ones I want. So I think I'm going to try to go settle my grudge with the Greater Sandworm. I have a very fun party in mind to go fight him. If that party doesn't work out, which I actually don't think it will. Stupidly enough, I have a group in mind to fight him with that is ready that I think will get the job done. And afterward, we will go be fighting the Levantine Enchantress and the Steel Path Matron. I think I have parties ready for both of them. And the only one I'm not entirely sure on right now is the Nucleic Core, which I believe I just want a bleed team for him. The one thing I would really like for this is either a Plague Doctor or a Jester. And as you can kind of see from a quick scroll through of my roster, I do not actually have a Plague Doctor despite my roster being full, and my only Jester is level 1. I've had really bad luck about actually even finding them. So, yeah, that's kind of the state of things right now. Like I said, kind of doing the boss rush. If I can get those 3 down, I might try the Nucleic Core with a slight alteration to the group I have in mind for them. We'll see about that, but that's when I get there, and that's if I don't find a Jester or a Plague Doctor in between fighting those bosses. So that's it for now. I'm sorry for the long episode. Really didn't think I know it said it was a long area, but I didn't think it would take that long. As always, I wish you all well. I will see you next time, and please have a good one.